feet on the floor. Now we're going to bring left leg up. Now I want you to watch as you bring the left leg up, keeping the knee bent, thigh towards the body, that you're keeping your hips level on the floor. Okay, then your hands can interlace on the shins below the knee or on the back of the thigh. I'm going to demonstrate from back of the thigh. Now you're just going to take an exhale and relax. Ah, good. So you're thinking heavy here. Now, as you start to lean your hands into your leg, I want you to lean your left leg equally into your hands. So it's not a huge amount of pressure. It's maybe about 40, 50%. And you can feel the left side of your lower back releasing. So just breathe there as you hold it. And then you're going to let go of the pressure. And then you're going to lean the leg and the hand into each other evenly. Breathe as you feel your upper psoas, especially letting go towards your lower back and in towards your spine. Remember, your psoas muscle, which is part of your hip flexor, attaches to your lumbar. And then you let it go. Good. Now, what we're going to do is pause, and you're going to extend your right leg. And so your right leg is going to be on the floor. You're still holding left. Now you're just going to point through the toes for a moment as you inhale and flex out through the heel as you exhale. So point through the toes. This is your right leg. Exhale, flex through the heel. And just go back and forth a couple times. And then you're going to end in with the toes just pointing towards the ceiling. The heel, the right heel is the back of the heel is on the floor. Now, as you press and lean your hand and your leg into each other, you want to see if you can reach down and out through your heel. Do an SH breath, reach up through the top of your head. See if your right leg can just hover off the floor about an inch to an inch and a half. It'll hover from the rooting, and then see if you can just move the leg to the right or the left, keeping just above the floor. Good. Keep reaching out through inner heel, outer heel. Bring it back to center and release. Good. Take a moment, just let go. Okay, we're going to do that again, pressing the hand and the leg into each other. Find maybe an SH breath. Reach up through the skull. The leg will lift. So the more rooting you have into the hand, into the leg into the hand, the right leg just starts to kind of lift and lengthen, and it just floats gently off the floor. If you want to just leave it there and hover, if you want to move the leg, that right leg to the right and the left, you do so. And then you let go. You're going to draw that right leg back, lower that left leg to the floor. Take a moment here, okay, to just do a few movements in between so your feet can be hip width apart. And you're just going to let the legs release to one side. Arms can be out to your side, palms up. You can even lower and release your head to the same side. Sometimes it's nice to do an SH breath here, pushing the toes of the right foot and the inner heel into the floor. Hey, you'll feel ready when you're ready to release. And then you let the pelvis come back onto the floor, the legs draw up, and then you go to the other side. You might even find when you first go into it, maybe you just want to do a simple flow from side to side first and then go into a hold. So you check in. And when you're ready, you come up and go one more time to each side. Just flow over to the other side. Do a little SH breath. Feel that balance of creating integrity, but also letting go at the same time. And then just coming up and going to the other side. If you're done both sides, which some of you are, just stay in center and relax. Just doing some nervous system regulation for the end of this class. So as you come back to center, we're now going to feel feet on the floor. The right leg is going to come up, either hands interlaced on shin or the back of the thigh. And we're just doing the releases with the left foot on the floor. So you're just going to lean the right hand into the right leg and then the leg into the hands. Breathe as you hold that equal leaning. Feel the right side of your lower back release. Let the upper part of your psoas relax into your back body towards the spine. You let it go when you're ready. Take a few breaths. And then you do it again, pressing hand and leg evenly into each other. You let it go when it's yours to do. Good. Then you extend that left leg just to get used to what it feels like to have the right leg up and the left leg extended. Then you're going to point through that left leg through the toes. If the right foot wants to join, it can as well. And then reach out as you exhale through the left heel. And just go back and forth a couple times. Point through the toe, inhale, and then reach out through the heel. There you go. Yeah, you got it. Some of you are letting some ankle circles come in. Just feel free, whatever your body's saying. Oh, that feels really good. Just listen. And then you're going to end with that left foot reaching out through the heel. Good. The toes are passively looking at the ceiling. Good. Now you're going to press your hand and your leg into each other on the right. See if you can allow that left leg to lift and lengthen. So it's just hovering off the floor. It's not very high. Reach out the top of your head, soften your shoulders. If the leg wants to hover against the floor and move to the right and then move to the left, feel free. You might find one side is a little bit more difficult to connect or easier. Then you let go, you relax. We're just teaching the body to connect as a whole here. You start by pressing right leg into right hand. So I also know when I'm feeling my right leg that sometimes it wants to pull across and go into center or be out to the side. So just trying to check in here that you keep the alignment of that leg as you press into it. And then you're reaching out the heel, reaching up through the top of the head, softening the shoulders. Yeah. And if you want, the leg is going out and in. And you're letting go. You're drawing that leg back up. The knees come together. Good. So let's just bring the arms and the legs up in the air. Give them a shake out. Do a few ankle and wrist circles. If it doesn't feel good to have the arms and legs in the air, you can drop the elbows to the floor. The knees can bend. Okay, I still had this little ball behind my head. So if you did with me as well, you're going to take that out. Good. Just take note if you need some soft wipering or a pause.